stick on the seat for the.
I don't need it.
You don't need it.
I don't need it.
Oh no. Don't.
Today mix.
Man, big shouts out to Super Day, the Four Horsemen DJs.
Yes, Lord.
Legendary DJs. They got a crew.
Ooh, yeah, they do.
They got a crew.
Yeah. R1.
Yeah.
Super Day.
Mm-hmm.
And two more guys.
Can't forget Blight. Blight a DJ.
You got them? You got
Blight. No, I don't got them all, but I know. But I got Blight.
Okay.
I got Blight.
Don't got them, but got them.
Yeah.
I want to welcome y'all to the Gay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This is Qiana.
And I'm the one and only Mr. Edmond.
This program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project at the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That.
See that.
And we would like to thank y'all for tuning in and helping us to redefine what's cool, because smart is
The new
gangster.
baby.
And if you don't know,
Now you know. I'm trying to say, I didn't get my notification this
So we don't get the two winners no more.
Yeah, we do. They on there.
Oh, they on there?
Yeah,
I just don't see them. Okay.
Thing you gotta do.
Thank you, Brother John, because I really appreciate our YouTube audience.
Yeah.
Is going bananas. If you haven't went on YouTube and followed the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, what people don't understand about the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, not only do we have Facebook, YouTube, 99 Jams, we have the Mo Show Live, we are syndicated. This is a locally syndicated broadcast, and you can be on. Underwrite the show.
That's right.
Come on, we can come to your event. We can throw a party with you, right? We can broadcast party. We did that this year with the Urban League.
Yeah.
Right, big shouts out to Urban League, the Friday. Where we was at this year?
We went to Food Truck Friday.
Yep.
We did party.
I heard the 90s.
Yeah, we did the tennis courts.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm just about to say that.
Tennis courts. Let's go back to the tennis
We
courts.
also did the competitive readers book drive.
Yes, that's nice.
We was at there, and then we did it's one that I'm forgetting.
We did a couple of them.
I don't like this shit.
Job fair, Coliseum.
Yes.
We was at the Coliseum.
Big shouts out to the Urban League, man.
Well, this was our second year for the realtors.
Yes, man. Big shouts out to Tamisha.
Oh yeah. Mo trying to come. Mo trying to get us.
Mo, get with us. Big shouts out to Tamisha and the whole NARAB, the black realtors, because it was a time when you couldn't be a realtor if you was black. You had to be a realtist. And so big
Mhm.
shouts out to their whole movement.
And you gotta love it, man.
And I think if you want us to come out to your party, your situation, hit us up. We was at the 90s. We was at the 90s throwback. I Heart the 90s party.
Mhm.
That was so lit.
It was.
We did the red carpet. So, you know, we can do your wedding. You get mad?
Doing weddings now?
We'll do we got a per diem.
We doing weddings now. Oh, you gonna pay them wedding prices though?
Yes, you're gonna pay the wedding price
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the, especially if you want the whole staff.
Yeah.
Right. But long story short, thank y'all for this year having us come out. We can't wait till 2026. We're gonna be out and about more. We were even doing some roving reporting at the Black Money Movement
That's right.
protest.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So
Yeah.
we was doing our roving reporting,
Yeah.
and we working this stuff out. We're gonna be the full scale, all you need, one stop shop if you want to rock with us.
That's Easy E said.
Believe it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's what's on your mind Wednesday.
Mhm.
What's on your mind?
It's Christmas Eve.
Oh, it's Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas
These
Eve.
non-holiday having Frenches for Christmas, y'all when you gonna wish the people happy Xmas?
I haven't heard
And then
the Christmas song.
Okay.
Mm.
I have.
Come on, no.
I ain't heard it.
It's a
Well,
conspiracy.
It really is.
It is.
Where's the Temptations Christmas this year?
In my mind.
I heard.
You heard it?
Yes, I did.
I haven't heard it. Maybe I just ain't been.
Super David, can you play the Christmas song? That's what we named it.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know what it is. What's the name of it? The Christmas
The
song.
Christmas song.
That's
The
a-
Temptations.
You got that. You
Christmas
got Boys and Men. Let It Snow.
No,
Yeah.
man. That's
Yeah,
not,
that
not-
is.
They trying. That's somebody.
No. You. Hey. We not finna go there.
Not about boys and men.
Not about,
Mhm.
Let It Snow. That's a good one though.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We got Southern Playlist Cadillac Funky Music.
Yeah, listen,
Christmas song.
it's a lot of Christmas songs.
That's the first like real trap Christmas song.
It's beginning
It
to
ain't
look
the
a lot
first.
like
It's not the first rap
Christmas,
Christmas song.
but it was yeah.
The first trap Christmas song.
Okay.
Because the man talking about making plays on the interstate.
I mean, that's what we do on Christmas.
But I'm just saying, the man, that's what he, and that was
I
the
mean, it's beginning to look a lot like
what.
Follow My Every Step.
Ooh.
And now he's telling you about what
He
we do
Christmas.
on Christmas.
Yeah, he did.
Now you just said
Silent
like,
It's called Silent Night.
look.
Okay.
And first of all, you
Okay.
looking at first thing you said they ain't gonna be able to see me on the camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep on turning your head right at the camera. So just tell them what you got on your head, so they
I can't properly explain it.
because you keep on turning at it. Like you, I ain't never seen you turn so much.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Silent Night.
Yeah.
That's the name of it, Silent Night.
Mhm.
Hold on, let me stop it. Don't do that.
And then Mariah Carey always be number one.
Yeah,
I don't know
always.
why. I don't know one Christmas song by Mariah Carey. Yes, I know that one.
That's the one. That's the one. That is the one.
But you know, like actually, Mariah Carey, like Christmas albums, like top selling, like
Okay.
Every year.
is
Yeah.
the whole album. I mean, honestly, all artists should do a
Christmas
Christmas album
Y'all
because
want to do a
Christmas.
Tampa Bay Breakfast Club Christmas album? Listen, don't worry. I got the platform.
No,
I got the
no,
platform. Listen, I got the tools.
You know the tools.
We had the capability to make it bigger, better, and better than ever.
no. Yeah, I do not
What
subscribe.
you talking about?
Luther Vandross Christmas list on Pandora.
Mhm.
Banging.
Luther?
Yeah, Luther, like Luther Christmas.
Yeah,
Because you know when you do the Luther, and then
Mhm.
like all of
The song that's tied
Yeah.
to Luther, yeah.
You got
it's kind of just like so. All artists should do a Christmas album because it's something that you could sell every year,
You right.
right? And it's
I'm going
kind of
back to the
like
studio.
it's kind of like what Tiffany Black said, like her Christmas, like it's all this is a season. So people always come back. Like people have traditions around holidays. And so Christmas is a big holiday. So I know people who read the same book during Christmas because they, you know, they kind of get into that feeling.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to somebody else, they listen to audiobooks, but in Christmas time, they pick out their favorite books that they read every year and actually sit down and read them.
Do you have the holiday spirit?
I think I'm like 50-50.
50-50 on your holiday spirit?
Mm,
Mr. Edmond, you been in the spirit.
No, I think what it's been. I think what it's been.
And y'all hear us good?
Yeah, they on there, but I don't know. Like I'm seeing people are liking.
Yeah. Okay.
So am I in the Christmas period? No, I think I'm compensating because usually I help organize Christmas stuff.
Okay.
So for the last maybe 5 years, we either been giving away shoes, bikes, we've been giving away something for probably the last 5 Christmases solid.
Okay.
And we didn't do nothing this year, but I still did my contribution.
Okay.
So that kind of would have been my contribution to say the shoe drive.
Like what? I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So you just
we ain't got no organized effort this year, but I've been organizing the effort. You get what I'm saying? And it ain't much, but it's something to somebody.
It is something is better than. What about you?
Not really.
Sure, like you either. Really. You either. Hey, Q, you either. I'm the only one. I'm the only one big this year.
No, you want me to, no, that's not true. It's a 50-50. It's been so much going on. So like it kind of like
ain't even Christmas right now.
It is. So like I did like I got my Christmas gift for like the person that I pulled, right? I pulled out
y'all did
Secret Santa.
the thing.
Oh yeah, we did do the thing on Monday. We did that. So
It's a name for it.
It's the blessed bags.
Blessed bags.
Yeah.
I did do the blessed bag.
We went and did the
but. Be in the spirit to do that.
Yeah, no.
That's tradition. It's tradition.
No, but so I've been doing like adopting families since high school.
Okay.
So
see, I missed all that. See,
so like I've been, and it just kind of when we were talking about it. So like I've always like, and so that's over 30 years that I'm doing that, like giving back to somebody's family.
No, that's good though. Right.
So like that is just kind of like regardless.
Why y'all looking at me crazy then?
Ain't nobody leaving.
Y'all like y'all check his temperature, y'all. You do check people's temperature though.
Ain't nobody checking your temperature.
I didn't check my temperature.
No, because you
all right? You all right?
No, because you don't even. You know what? No, you know what it is. He don't even follow his own instructions. Okay. Like he'll call and be like, "Hey, I'm finna do this." Okay, let me know. Call me back. Give me the details, and then you don't hear nothing else from him.
Until he pull up with it.
Right. And then he be like,
got it in the trunk.
It's in the trunk right now.
So did you get the bike? I know you.
Yes.
Yes.
You won something too, right?
Yes, it was a
he won it.
Yes, it was a blessed situation. I had went to I don't know where I went to, but I had got a call. So I got a call from one of my partners. I got a call from Raw. Raw like, yeah, man, such and such going on. You need to check your message because they're having a raffle and a giveaway. So I'm like, what? But we usually, like in our little circle, we jump on each other links. So like when we in our little group, if we put links in there for each other, hey man, hold this a quick meeting, jump on real quick. Yeah. We try to jump on each other's little link. Okay. Right. So I jump on the link. It's not their link. It was a link to the raffle. Okay. And so I'm sitting on the raffle. I'm just enjoying the conversation. It's Scrappy, Pastor Scrappy, next door, from Urban. Okay. Right. Okay, yep. So I see Scrappy and everybody, they having good energy. So I'm just listening, getting ready for the Black Money Movement meeting. Okay. So as I'm sitting in the car waiting, I'm right there at Urban. I'm at their church. Right. Listen to how God is. This is really God. Okay. I am at their church. They're doing a live, having a free raffle. And you got to be on the live to qualify for the raffle. So the people who was on, everybody who qualified, she giving it out, doing her thing. And so I'm just sitting there, I'm listening, I'm really waiting on. I just got the link for the Black Money Movement. So I'm sending the Black Money Movement link out, listening to them on their live. Okay. And they say, who in there? I can't see your name. Type it in there so we know who you is. So I'm like, hey, this is Jabbar. Yeah. Oh, hey, Jabbar. Oh, that's Jabbar. Yeah, hey. So cool. They like, okay, then if don't nobody else get on, Jabbar win.
Good morning, Tiff.
And I won. Right. They say, listen, they say, hi, what you doing? I say, I'm donating the bike. You know, I'm actually was going to go pick up the bike in between the meetings. Right. So I was sitting at.
We was in the chat. You saying, what's up?
Yes. I'm sitting at Scrappy Church. just on my meat end.
My little.
Guess what?
I was thinking that too. No. That's what I was thinking.
We'll see what I was gonna do.
Reverse.
What I was gonna do is apply that. I was gonna apply y'all contribution to the previous contribution and then balance the books before the end of the year. I was gonna balance the books before the end of the year.
So that had to pass and something already got. So that 25 on the new bike ended up being a reimbursement on the old toys. Is that what we?
Would you rather?
I'm balancing the book. Hold on.
Would you rather, since we're in the holiday spirit, sip on hot cocoa by a fire or watch holiday movies all day?
Wait, do that?
Say that, yeah, I'll say that again.
Would you rather sip on hot cocoa by a fire or watch holiday movies all day?
It depends. It depends. It just depends.
On what?
The occasion, right? The situation.
Wait.
I wouldn't want to be sipping hot cocoa under a fire during a hurricane.
It's a.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I would rather be watching it.
These are all. This is a holiday thing. We're back at the. Never mind. What I told you. Didn't I tell you when he came and didn't know? No. Because I'm like, how can this be? I depend. Like I'm just trying to figure out. It's a. You know what this is? You know what this is? The putt.
Okay.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
That's what I'm saying. You know how you get real crunk before you crash? This is the part like this is that's like the and you know how like
you talk about you is right.
Yeah.
And you know how like people start talking delirious right before.
She wrong.
I'm with Tip though too. It's too hot in Florida to sip on hot cocoa by a fire.
It's situational.
I would watch holiday movies.
I'm a holiday movie.
Which holiday movies though?
I mean,
Home Alone.
Whatever you want.
I just watched a good holiday.
Last Friday.
We watched. What was that we watched? John, if you listening, put it in there. It was with Ludacris. One I hadn't seen before.
It was a Christmas movie.
Dashing Through the Snow. I think it was.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty good.
I don't just be watching on anything.
I watch it.
When I read the name, if the name doesn't, the name and the picture, if the name and the cover don't apply to me, I never watch Dashing Through the Snow.
No. Okay, so I have another. Would you rather? This is it because would you rather
just by the day
open all your gifts at midnight or wait until the morning?
I'm gonna go buy gifts after Christmas during this big sales.
You did say it. After Christmas during the
big sales, we gonna postpone Christmas.
That's their holiday. This Christmas, Tiffany saying she's putting in some movies. So Best Holiday is one. This Christmas is another one.
I watched maybe this Christmas. I probably watched that one.
So are you opening your gifts at midnight or waiting to all your gifts at midnight? Then you waiting until the okay. I think I'm waiting until the morning. I'm okay. We used to do you pick one gift on Christmas Eve, and then you do that, then everything else is. And that one gift, like when we were children and we participated in like the Santa thing, that one gift was the one that like you thought your parents bought you.
Wait, say that again.
So when we believed in Santa Claus,
oh, so you open your parents' gift.
we opened the one of the gifts that my parents bought us. And then that was because they already got it. Because, then I know in our household, all the Christmas gifts didn't get under the tree until we went to sleep.
Yeah. It was hidden until it came.
Yeah. And then
this is the thing.
Did
you open your gifts under the tree?
Around the tree?
I think I remember doing that maybe 2 or 3 times. I don't remember a lot.
You went under.
Christmas
so
under the tree.
You know where that come from?
Don't ruin the day.
Don't ruin it.
Not at midnight.
It was this guy named Nimrod.
Hold on. When my kids were little, they could open one gift at midnight, like So tell them about Nimrod. Go ahead, my brother.
So
And
yeah.
you better have the story right too.
You better not mess it up.
Don't mess up the story.
So the origin stories of this is not the Christmas origin story. This is the origin stories of trees, evergreen trees, and gifts under the trees.
Mm-hmm.
It was a guy named Nimrod.
Mm-hmm.
He was somewhere over there by Iraq and Mesopotamia, over there in one of those deserts.
Mm-hmm.
They say it was eating the kids. That was his way of celebrating and honoring his God. And it became a thing when the Romans embraced his religion or his esoteric faith. And then it got populated into what we now call the Christmas tree. And the ornaments, like you can literally trace it right back to him and how they worship him and his story. That's all.
Didn't I tell him not to ruin Christmas?
He ain't running.
They ain't messed up. They ain't nobody studying me.
Merged a few stories and kind of
I did. Dang, Brother John.
And didn't I also tell him to
Christmas brother goulash.
and did I tell him to make it?
Brother John. Brother John.
But also, wait, was he spot on?
That was a goulash. That was. I just dumped it all in up.
Jeremiah.
Yeah. I just dumped it all in one bag.
Bit of the ornament.
Didn't I tell him to make sure the story was right? Didn't I tell him the story was right?
This is the Christmas present you open before you go to bed.
Oh my Lord.
Now you put Nimrod in your chat GPT and let it fill in the blanks.
And they say he was a black man.
Yeah.
Just like really like distill it down. They say he was a black man and he was a ruthless leader. You can read about him in the Bible. They say he's like the father of Cush or in the Cush bloodline. But you can see in the Bible about Nimrod. This is like a real thing.
So the real evil, the most evilest of evils got to be
wasn't
black.
even the evil. It was just some
I'm
of the
just
evil
saying,
stuff
somebody know. Somebody
he
who
wasn't
eating.
all bad. But
I mean, if you eating churn,
I mean, it's
if you eating churn,
kind of like the Epstein's files.
no, but do you see this right here? Is that like if you go back and
They've
you
been
say,
doing that stuff all
if you look at that,
I know it is what's on your mind.
yeah, that's
why I keep doing what we're doing. What's the call? Tell us what's on your mind.
So no, but
This can't be on y'all mind right now.
no, but now it's on my mind since you done said it, and now you done said. You see, they say he black. Right now, all the great stuff that happened, he happened to be light with straight hair, and now the one story with them eating children, he black.
Oh no, they reappropriate the whole story, so it's not. None of the pictures are really white.
I know.
And it's nothing against white people, but just it wasn't their land. It wasn't the Arabs' land at that time. At that time, these were the Cushites and their descendants and the people who
and that may be true, but what
Africa.
But where I'm going is that they always try to paint us as the evil people.
I mean,
yeah, I agree.
I do see that. I was just writing about that. I agree.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
I don't have
and Happy New Year.
Bandwidth this morning.
I know, like, because that's not where I was going. So, all right. So, are y'all doing anything tomorrow?
What's tomorrow?
Christmas.
Oh, I can't believe it. Oh my God.
Yes. Okay.
Oh shit, my tea and my step my coffee, my boo. We got 6 more minutes.
Oh my God.
6 more minutes.
24 minutes. He said, "Well, we talking tomorrow." Oh my God.
Oh.
I ain't know, man. I ain't know it was Christmas Eve till she said that, son. And y'all ain't tell the people Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas tomorrow. No, I don't have it. Wow. I don't have anything.
We can't make this up. We really cannot make this up. Okay,
So no, what am I doing tomorrow? Nothing.
nothing.
Absolutely nothing. And I'm doing that on purpose. I'm connecting the Lakeside chat. So your chat, and I watched it. You got an amazing Lakeside chat.
Really?
And guess what? It's perfect timing. See, he said it.
Yeah.
No, it's not late. This is this is gonna hit like
it's amazing.
Okay.
All of them, but yours, I was like,
I was there, and I witnessed all of them.
Yeah.
And I will say this: they were all phenomenal.
It was.
I had a real. I wanted to see all of them.
Yeah.
Because I experienced it watching it.
Yeah.
Making it, but I haven't watched it.
Mm-hmm.
And I thank you, my brother, for pressing the button.
No, it's been
Press the button.
I'm about to tell you.
But I got a template now, so it's like bing, bing,
Bing, bing, bing, bing.
Oh, so
I was gonna, you know what?
Plug and play.
Yeah.
I saw the.
Look what you found. Share it.
I got them.
Share the workflow.
So listen, when you put the template in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first thing is I said, oh, maybe I should redo the Lakeside chat, right? That's what I'm thinking.
We'll do a new one.
We'll do a new one.
Right,
But
but
what you did.
Yeah, it was flawless. That was amazing.
It was really
okay.
The sun was hitting everybody perfect. Listen, I'm talking about the light.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
I'm talking about the conversation.
So no, I'm talking about all the above, but like it looked amazing. We were there at the perfect time. The sun was on everybody. Y'all was glowing black excellence that whole day.
And we had some good conversations. So we have you, Tonyo.
Yep.
Brown, his is coming. Antoine Watkins, he's a sergeant.
I know Antoine.
Deputy.
Yep.
And King Jab, we have his. I finished King Jab.
King Jab.
Jab is the last one I got to edit and then upload. And then we got Rodney Bennett.
Yes,
We lost some of Rodney Bennett's footage.
How, Sway?
But what we got
How, Sway?
is gold, man.
But how you lost footage?
Because my phone died and you put it on your phone, and the footage that's missing is the footage that was on your phone.
It's going after that.
Since you keep asking.
It's going after that.
Since you keep asking,
It's going after that.
So when he said Sway, I knew that he was the missing link. Like I totally knew.
I got the footage.
I know you.
But then he was like, okay, I'll just use my phone. We never seen that footage.
I know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I know. You want me to? No, I do know. Since we talking about lost footage, I go to Bruno, right?
Okay.
And say, hey, Bruno, like you got our stuff edited. You know what he told me? Jabbar got it all. Nah, he missed that whole conference. He missed that telling us that he got all the footage.
Okay.
Right?
Because Bruno put together some amazing.
We saw too, and I'm like, hey.
He was in the lab with Bruno for the thing.
And I'm like, hey, like
Bruno,
we waiting.
That's been off my desk.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Edmond.
We have a block up. We have a block up. We have a block in the flow. We're relieving the flow now. We're relieving it. We're releasing outflow. What you production is the basis for morale.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And so it is flowing out. So we got Rodney Bennett. We have Chandra.
Man, this is amazing. I watched them all.
Like 6.
Yeah.
That'll be coming out.
Didn't we do all of them the same day?
Something we did. It was a couple days.
So we're giving y'all behind the scenes of production.
Yeah.
So if you looking to produce something and you thinking about doing like a series format and you think you don't have the time,
inbox us and we'll send you an invoice and tell you how to do it. That's what we're doing in 2026.
Yes.
Yeah. Inbox us. We'll give you a rate and show you exactly how we do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to my manager. Talk to management.
Revenue.
I'm sending you the management.
Yeah. So no, but it's amazing. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'll be binge watching Lakeside Chat.
Oh, okay. I'm cooking tonight. I'm cooking today.
What you cooking?
I'm doing lasagna.
What? Christmas?
So we
y'all gonna do a whole bunch.
So I'm doing lasagna. My mama gonna do a Rasta pasta. My sister-in-law, I'm gonna say, because she's not my sister-in-law. She's doing like a Caesar salad. We kind of step back without doing like all the extra, because Thanksgiving was so big.
Yeah.
We was like, we're gonna go ahead and
I might need some of that Rasta pasta, please.
So
a lot of
breaking
like
the traditions.
Traditions, like not doing
I bet they had them poking beans though. I mean, them black eyed peas on
New Year's.
That's New Year's.
But we're going to take a break. We'll be back 6-7 minutes after the hour. We do have politics with Mr. Edmond. We got to ask Qiana. We got a couple what the people say. And so, yeah, y'all stick around. And
that's why.
We'll be back.
That's why.
Hello, I'm Gabe Ortiz, and this is WEDU Arts Plus. Based out of St. Pete, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is a morning radio show about hip-hop life and urban culture. Meet the hosts who inform and empower their listeners.
I'm Jabbar Edmond. I go by Mr. Edmond. My role, I'm a host and I'm co-founder.
My name is Brother John Muhammad, Your Brother John, YourBrotherJohn.com. And my role on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is host or co-host.
I just go by Qiana. Sometimes you may hear the guys call me Q. I may say Q just depending on my personality that day. And I'm the female of the crew. All right, I think I keep balance when you look at the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. So that's my role.
And I'm Bruce Moore Jr. A lot of people do know Bruce Moore Jr., obviously being born and raised here and going to school here, but there's many more people that know Reno.
St. Pete is small, and so the good things and bad things that come with a small city, you know, everybody knowing each other, of course, would be one of the pluses.
My neighbors were not only just my neighbors, they became my family.
Trying to put that back now, like really getting back to a place where we know our neighbors and we look out for each other. There was a St. Pete that existed, you know, south of Central, and then there was another St. Pete that existed north of Central and downtown. It was a struggle then, and I think it's still, you know, somewhat a struggle for black people in the city of St. Pete.
Even with every step of progress we make, it's still a struggle to, you know, implement that progress.
Did y'all hear about the weed college, the first cannabis college
In Orlando.
Talk to him, Sean Soprano.
Yeah, I've been looking at it.
This is serious, y'all.
Over a year ago.
If you got the charges,
marijuana.
go and get the degrees, King. You got years of experience, man. It ain't like you come into a classroom with no data.
Elon Musk said that a drug dealer knows how to manage and run a business better.
I can't believe that.
The real facts, man.
I'm all about education. But what I'm saying is that we carry this industry on our backs.
The way we started the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, Jabbar approached me about what could we do, how can we do something together, and then an opportunity to promote Amendment 4. Amendment 4 is the, you know, voting rights restoration to returning citizens. We were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio at 99 Jams to talk about, you know, Amendment 4 and other local, you know, policies. To returning citizens. We were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio at 99 Jams to talk about, you know, Amendment 4 and other local, you know, policies and politics. Enjoyed it, so we started doing it on Sundays as like a podcast with, at the time, Janet Michelle. She was our co-host, and she, you know, filled that role until she moved. And then we had Carla Bristol, Carla B. She came in for a season. And then Reno was behind the scenes. He was always present because we did organizing together, so he'd come and hang out. And then the things that he was saying off camera was like, man, we might as well just have you on the show.
The negative thoughts that you is thinking about right now, or any particular subject, y'all, just flip it.
Turn problems into opportunities.
Problems are opportunities, man. Big shouts out to Sean Soprano, man.
Real deal, man.
We on a jump board together right now. Just being around people and clearly always talking, I just felt like at least learn something, so as you see that you're not going to shut up, you can have substance to your conversation and not just be labeled somebody who just love to talk.
Really being informative, looking to give the information that isn't readily available in our community.
Multiple meteorologists can look at the same data and come up with a different forecast. And so now you take those models, take that data and say, okay, based upon all of that,
Absolutely.
You might be in between here and there, and that's my know I'm saying speech.
Most recently, after Carla B, transitioned out and went to do other things as well, Qiana, we invited Qiana.
I've been working with the guys for a while outside of this, and they called me to interview. And when I came in to interview that Sunday, after the show, they was like, hey, you need to be a part of the show. And I was like, okay.
I look at it almost like a band and the instruments, but it's just the instrument that we're using is our voices.
My voice is already kind of squeaky. I know my voice can get squeakier.
You have to have your radio voice on and have that vocal control.
I talk lower when I need to calm it down. And when I'm very passionate about it, I slow it down. And because I want you to understand what I'm saying.
What's good for the geese is good for the gander. So if you keep it secrets, just know that she can too.
Okay, and see that's why Qiana, that's why you need it on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. You feel? So you gonna even things out. You know what I'm saying? I was just joking. You know what I'm saying? It was joking.
We just understand power, and in terms of people's attention, because it costs. People's attention costs. That's why it's called pay attention.
We want to present local information right up there with, the trending topics.
One thing that's a common denominator with all of us is that we're all passionate about our people.
For me, what you take from me is that I'm real and I'm passionate about the growth of our people.
The overall goal, I would say, is to have a more informed community. Around electoral politics, around health, around equity.
It's about the mission of connecting the dots and closing the gaps, inspiring people to see what's possible, and trying to be an example. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing sometimes, but you do the best that you can with what you have, and you pray that others will be inspired to join in.
For more info, visit cdatcenter.org/Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
To all of you.
In my mind.
Welcome back to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, Christmas Eve edition. I'm your brother John.
And this is Qiana.
You know the one and only Mr. Edmond.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project at the Community Development and Training Center. Hey, see that?
See that?
Thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's smart is.
The new
gangster.
Baby.
And if you don't know,
Now you know.
No. And it is our Christmas Eve edition.
It is.
So what would you rather do? Would you rather open your presents at midnight or wait until
Yeah.
That was the would you rather
One of them, because would you like to do hot chocolate?
Yeah.
And the fire with a fire or movies, Christmas movies. I'm doing Christmas movies still.
Yeah, I'm taking, really my thing.
Really?
Not really.
Yeah.
Like, and this is how I know I really wasn't like 100% in the Christmas spirit, because like I overdo everything.
Okay.
And so like we be doing like the 7 days of Christmas. Like we be really like we be out like we go. And this year was a watered down version.
Okay. So we started on last week with a what the people say around voting, but we never finished.
Okay, go ahead.
So I want to finish.
What the people say? Why they not voting?
Yeah, we asked Mr. Edmond posted it. What the people say, and y'all know what the people say is one of our favorites.
Mm-hmm.
It's non-scientific poll, but it's real community temperature check.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank y'all for those who tapped in.
Definitely.
And when we ask why people don't vote, the answers are below. And so a couple of them we talked about it, but I want to get to some of these other ones. Some people said my vote doesn't matter. Others mistrust the system. And then there was commentary around lack of education and political literacy.
Mm-hmm.
Many people said they don't vote because they don't fully understand how voting connects to their real life.
Right.
They're not knowing what offices actually do, not understanding local elections, no education on holding officials accountable after the election. So basically, they don't understand why it really matters and how they can actually, do something about these things. When you put people in office and they don't do what they say they're going to do. So let's talk about that. How do you hold an elected official accountable when you put them in office and they don't do what they say they're going to do?
I think what the first thing, right? Once we work with elected officials to get elected, we deliver an agenda, right? We have a direction that we want to go, so that there's no what they call it ambiguity. Yes, it's none of that in the relationship that we're nurturing. We're gonna come into this intentional, right? You understand what we're asking of you, and as we support you moving forward, these are the steps we're looking for. We're getting a master class done on us with the 2025 plan or the 30 plan.
Yeah, Project 2025.
Whatever it is, yeah. We're getting a master class of how to advocate and then pursue your advocacy all the way through. Right? The Heritage Foundation and these other groups are teaching us a master class. This is OJT. This is on the job training for us all, right? And they're showing us how to structure an agenda and execute it methodically.
They absolutely are. And so that was one of them. What's your thoughts on this not understanding? Because they said a lot of people just don't understand the process and don't know how to hold the elected officials accountable.
I think people don't understand, right? I think people are not knowledgeable.
How do we hold them accountable?
One is when they come in, we need to let them know what we want, first of all, and start there with the.
I responded. I ain't answer.
Yeah, right there. You need to start with the agenda. Let's say that. Once you start with the agenda, then you need to be involved as well. Like you have to, you can't give the agenda and then don't follow up with the process. It's like the progress report. Once you get in office, where you at? You see how like they gave up like 146 days in. We have so much of the agenda already completed. Right. So once you do that, then you need to follow up with that progress report. Hey, where are you at with this?
I remember we were doing that. We had bill trackers. Remember that? When it was a thing where we had like a spreadsheet and you can see like different bills, like when they were filed and then when they moved through. But a lot of the bills that we were tracking were not bills that we proposed. And so to your point about the agenda, like making sure that we have an agenda and that the bills that we propose actually get filed, and then you can follow the committee stops that they make. You can lobby the people who are in those committees, you know what I mean? And if you're talking about city council or state bills, right? So if you got a city council agenda item, it start with getting put on the agenda for a new business item and getting sent to a committee. Once it goes to the committee, then you follow that through that committee, and then you follow, how your council members are voting on it, and that'll show you, really what they're doing and how you can engage. So just as an example,
thank you.
As an example, you see how we had a resolution for the community grocery co-op,
right?
And then it went to committee. The committee took a vote, and then we were sharing that committee's outcomes with people, so that you can always be engaged. So that's one of the ways. Another one of the things that people said about why they don't vote is disenfranchisement. Some people want to vote, but they can't. So returning citizens struggling to get their rights restored. Was one group. They said it was confusing and a lengthy process to get your rights restored. And then lack of outreach and assistance. Somebody said, I've tried multiple times to get my rights back, but I'm still struggling. So people who want to vote, it's difficult for them to vote. So they just
and they try to make it like that, but the thing is, once you're released, as long as your fines and fees are paid, you get your rights back, unless you were like a murderer or something like that. There is some stipulations. You cannot, but other than that, everybody else, you're good. And so if they try to discourage you from that, you just really kind of, and it's hard to say no, you're right.
You're right.
You're right.
Damien, what's good? So we're talking about voting. We did a what do people say, and what do people say was why people don't vote. Another one of the comments was trauma, history, and indoctrination. Several comments pointed to generational conditioning, being told that your vote doesn't matter. growing up disconnected from the struggle for voting rights and feeling that politics has never worked for you or some other sentiments. Yeah.
And then politics don't work for you.
Yeah.
I get that a lot of times when we're out there.
Okay.
And to simplify it, you go with stuff that they can't, because people think the higher up, it doesn't affect you, right?
Yeah.
But there's local officials that do. And you look at like the judges that's sentencing people to prison.
Mm-hmm.
Once they're appointed, we then vote on them, right? And I always say, if you haven't liked what the judges done, even if you don't know them or not, when they're on the ballot, just say no.
Yeah.
It's better to kind of like scrap it. Let's start over. Say no if you haven't been happy with the system.
Okay.
You have the sheriff that's on there. So these are things that affect. Right. These are things that you know that affect your everyday lives. You see this all the time. And so instead of bringing people all the way to the top, I educate about the bottom.
Right. Because it's the things that's closest to you.
Mm-hmm.
And so, so that was what the people. So I just wanted to finish and round that out because we did have a lot of comments. And so,
I got an answer to your question that I only gave a response to.
Okay.
And my answer is we vote them out. Okay. That's how we hold elected officials accountable to the agendas that we're putting together, because we cannot just endlessly allow our leadership to lead us astray.
Yeah.
And we have to be the guiding force. We are the boss.
Right.
Yeah.
See, what happened is we elect a leader to be our boss, and then we let him tell us what to do.
Okay.
Instead of remaining the elected official's boss, we become their subordinate. Now we're their constituent. See, they even changed the wording once they're elected, right? First, we're their supporters and their pushers and their backers. But once they're elected, now we're their constituency, right? Instead of them being our subordinates, we become their subordinate. But that's on another level. I go there later.
Okay. So, what the people say again, people saying that they don't vote not because they're stupid, but because they feel disconnected, disempowered, disillusioned, or locked out. Voting without education, trust, and accountability feels pointless to a lot of people. Restoring faith means showing results, removing barriers, and connecting voting to everyday survival and power, especially at the local level. That is what the people say.
What the people say. Good morning, Damon. Go
ahead. We have the people. This was me and Sean. What do people say? Love Jones or Love and Basketball?
Oh,
Love Jones.
Which one you go with?
Love Jones.
Which one you go with? Oh, you went. You commented. So we asked us.
He said something totally different, and Mr. Edmond on the post.
On the post, he didn't say Love Jones.
He didn't say nothing. He had a whole nother answer that did like.
That's just me. Okay, I go for it. I can see that.
I tell you, it's how you feel it in the moment.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Right now, but when you wrote that, it was Love and Basketball. So we asked which one of them, and the comments really showed up. It was really a one vote margin, and Love and Basketball won by one vote.
But now we tied because Mr. Edmond done came over.
Flipped over. We done
flipped them,
and now we back. That's
the power. That's the power of your voice. That's the power of the vote. You can flip the paradigm. See, when you get involved, you see that's a small example of what we just was talking about.
Okay,
we can use our voice to flip the paradigm. See, they say, Jabbar, you was talking different earlier. So after further review, I'm gonna say Love Jones. And guess what? I changed the paradigm shifts that we all, and I love that. Thank y'all. I love that for us. I love that for us.
I'm definitely going with. Now I like Love and Basketball.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Right.
No, it's a good movie too, right?
So we was actually going to watch them too.
Oh, head.
Go watch them back to back and then make a full determination, but I couldn't find them.
No, they are. So you can pay for it. You got to pay for it. So
culture back.
They've been. So Love Jones is real. Like it rarely comes on where it's free. I done already purchased it.
Okay.
What? You own it?
I own it.
Your copy.
You gotta probably log into my account. Look, but like I own it. But it's $5.99. Go ahead and give them people that money.
What people? See what people?
It goes back to
yeah. See, and see now we're talking about a deeper and more intrinsic.
You can rent it for I think you can rent it for $3.99, and then you buy it for $5.99.
You think you supporting?
It don't matter. I done bought it.
You supporting a person whose political values are purchasing the advertisement for somebody you despise.
You got to do that. You absolutely got to say that and know that, name that. But if you want to watch it, you got $3.99 to somebody. So
I tell
you, they give you $3.99
we got to create a system where that
we got to
comes back to
so yes, I have not purchased Love and Basketball. I will tell you that. I did have Love Jones.
Love Jones is the.
Go ahead, go.
Why folks chose Love and Basketball? They said it was relatable, rooted in competition, ambition, and sacrifice. Strong connection for athletes and sports lovers. And in movies, people say they'll watch every time it comes on. Love, ego, time, and growth all wrapped up in one. And then the ones who wrote with Love Jones, they said the vibes, the poetry, jazz, the black creativity, self-expression, also the cultural impact. They said they had folks writing poems and feeling like now they can read Darius. A love story about art, identity, and emotional honesty, and many called it a top 5 black film, period. So overall, the overall takeaway was that Love and Basketball won the poll, but Love Jones won like the soul argument, and a lot of people said why.
No, most people didn't want, but it is. But if you go back and watch, like I always liked Love Jones, but when I got older and more knowledgeable, there's a lot of hidden gems in there.
Okay.
And Love Jones. So like there's a lot of hidden gems when once you realize and you be like, oh, okay. You kind of caught you didn't see that. You didn't see that. Yeah, you didn't.
We got politics with Mr. Edmond.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mr. Edmond.
Politics with Mr. Edmond is brought to you by One Love Magazine. One Love Magazine, your source for hip hop love. I mean, I don't know. I was making that up.
Okay.
I know it. I forgot, but I forgot. I don't remember it all.
Okay.
So politics, yes, I do have politics because there's always something going on in politics, and especially local politics and national politics. Marijuana has been decriminalized by the Trump administration, and I blame Joe Biden. If it wasn't for those meddling Democrats, marijuana would still be a schedule, whatever. So they changed the scheduling of marijuana, which would lead to further or the ability for people to do medical tests and things like that couldn't be done with marijuana because it was labeled like heroin or crack cocaine or cocaine. But actually, it is a lesser drug, actually scientifically lesser than alcohol in a scientific way, right? In like abuse and use, and because even the alcohol companies are feeling the pressure and fighting back through their lobby because alcohol use has gone to an all-time low since tracking. And you can blame the ganja
because people leaving liquor and
blame the fire, the fire that blazes your desire. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that the addiction rate has been curbed due to marijuana use, because marijuana can also help you curb harsh addictions, right? Because it supplements an addiction for addiction. Your brain will trade things, right? You like drinking liquor and alcohol, start drinking juices like you drink the alcohol. Drink a mocktail. Go to Urban Drinkery and get one of those mocktails with the little island in the middle that make you feel like it's a cocktail. You're training your brain. Your brain is very impressionable.
Okay.
And then, so that's what marijuana represented to the greater addiction industrial complex. All right. You like that? You like that? You like that? You like that? I'm cooking up on air. Yeah, the addiction industrial complex. You heard it here first. Don't let them tell you they made this up. Don't let them do that.
Industrial complex.
No, it's a real place. And I'm joking, but I'm so serious. Right? I'm joking, and we are laughing.
Intentionally get you hooked on that.
Yes, and they use it against you. Not only do they addict you to the substance, and then they demoralize you for being addicted to the substance, right? And then they'll go as far as demoralize your whole bloodline. All y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of crackheads or whatever, right? It's a mental thing.
So speaking of that, I just saw a thing, maybe totally off topic, but I seen a post that said crack babies will be turning 40 next year. Remember they were
crack babies is the best babies.
But remember they was like in the 80s, so like 84, 85, 86 was like the introduction of the crack baby. And somebody made a post that crack babies are turning 40.
So what, baby boomers was bootleg babies?
No, baby boomers was baby boomers.
Oh.
And then you got like a sub generation of
they was bootleg babies.
So 40-year-olds are the age of the crack baby.
So I don't know where that come from.
No, just about
yeah.
Yes, it was devastating to the community, and not only the community, the addiction industrial complex actually benefited from it tremendously and started selling us other drugs that would addict us the same way that would benefit them financially.
What else politics?
Oh, what else you got? I don't know.
So I did see there was a debate in Gulfport about Sundown.
Thank you, Brother John. I would have never got it, but I got it.
So Gulfport officials are debating the city's sundown town history.
I bet they are.
Should issue an apology. So I guess it's not a debate about whether they did sundown.
Yeah.
They're debating whether they should issue an apology. So let me just read this real quick. Gulfport city officials are debating how to formally address the city's history as a sundown town, including whether the city should issue an official apology acknowledging past racial exclusion. According to a report in the Gabber, the discussions arose after residents and advocates raised concerns about Gulfport's historical practices that discouraged or prohibited Black people from being in the city after dark during parts of the 20th century. While Gulfport never had a written sundown ordinance, historians and community members like myself say customs, policing practices, and intimidation enforced racial exclusion.
All the way into the 90s, the 2000s.
Indeed.
Let's talk now.
Some city leaders expressed support for acknowledging the history and issuing a public apology, arguing that recognition is an important step towards transparency and reconciliation. Others questioned whether current residents and officials should apologize for the actions taken decades ago, or whether such a move would expose the city to legal or political consequences. Officials emphasized that the discussion is ongoing and that no final decision has been made regarding an apology, resolution, or formal acknowledgement, but the debate reflects a broader conversation that's happening nationwide as cities reassess their history and how to address racial injustice.
Tag somebody from Gulfport. Tag your Gulfport neighbor. Tag your Gulfport elected official. I'm talking to our Facebook and YouTube audience because this is an important conversation. And not only impacts Gulfport, but also impacts the adjacent neighborhoods to Gulfport, which would be Childs Park, right? I grew up there. You grew up there. There was always tension, fights, physical, right? People getting locked up. It was physical. People got killed. They was hanging people and hiding people and dismembering people, right? We don't want to even talk about that. But to even just mention the sundown is like offensive. But you ain't gonna talk about the murders. You ain't gonna talk about the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan, right? You ain't gonna talk about them. Y'all gonna pretend like the Ku Klux Klan ain't take their mask off and become mayor. In St. Pete and Gulfport, right? They ain't take their mask off and become sheriff for Pinellas County. They ain't take their mask off and become the judges and lock us up through their racist policies. But we ain't gonna mention all that. All we talking about is just acknowledging the sundown town. See, we ain't gonna talk about the depth of the racism and the systematic oppression that is deep here in the South.
And so what happens is this is why they're saying, hey, we don't want to apologize because that did listen. Because I'm not disagreeing with you, but this is the hesitation, because once they acknowledge it on paper and say it out loud, now this onion can be unpeeled.
Okay. So they just leave the
Cause right, they just want to keep the onion whole.
Yeah. And not open up the can.
And once they acknowledge it, then that opens up a whole bunch of other stuff. And then just think, if your family members or somebody was attacked, something happened, you then now can go back
and get corrective action.
Right. And
reparations. You can be repaired and corrected.
And that was a part of the debate.
So they don't want to do no correcting or repairing.
If they do an apology or resolution,
it becomes
evidence. Open them up to any legal or political consequences.
So I asked the question. I don't know if City of St. Pete ever formally recognized their actions in slavery. And I was a part of not slavery, but whatever the hell we talking about. And I'm not sure the City of St. Pete has ever formally done that. Yes, I have been a part of the structural racism study with USF and the academics, and I studied with them and I learned with the historians. And one thing I didn't see was the city ever saying they apologized for their actions. And if they think that race study was their apology, they're mistaken as well. So I hope the City of St. Pete elected officials aren't sitting over there higher than mighty, thinking they're better than Gulfport because of the graveyard that Gulfport has been taken care of, that St. Pete didn't want in St. Pete. So this is a really magical moment. Because we have a magical moment right now that has circumstances. Oh, my bad. That's me. I did that. But it's circumstances and situations that is calling the traditional mindset to question. You get what I'm saying? The traditional way of things has been going in St. Pete and Gulfport. There's been scenarios and situations that are calling all that into question.
Yep.
It started with the Lincoln Cemetery.
We're gonna talk about that too, because there was another debate in Gulfport around Lincoln Cemetery. But I think just on this point about the apology, I do think that Gulfport should begin there, but don't stop there. You when you look at the comment section on the post,
I seen it. It hurt. We're gonna do what the people say on that.
Okay, so
we're gonna do it tomorrow.
We're not on tomorrow.
Oh, my bad.
But we should show the Lincoln cemetery debate, because we did have a debate in both cities.
City council,
around what to do with Lincoln Cemetery. And one of the things that happened in St. Petersburg City Council unanimously passed a resolution supporting the re-annexation of the historic. Basically,
they want it back. They want it back.
They'll put it back.
Give it back.
Re-annexation of the historic cemetery, which is a burial place for Black residents dating back to the 20s. Gulfport leaders say that they're not blocking the idea, but they believe St. Pete's efforts have been poorly coordinated and full of political drama. Gulfport says it has not been properly engaged, and that the Gulfport City Council must be the ones to start the process for de-annexation, and the property owner must petition before anything can happen. So Gulfport hasn't fully rejected the idea, but they're saying, like, we really need to be more coordinated. And I think it's one of them negotiating in the media through the press type. Where, and it's interesting because when I was on council, I initiated those conversations with Councilmember O'Hara, and the political dynamics have shifted because the time when I talked to him and talked to the body of council members that were there at the time, their position was it didn't need to be, leave it alone, let it stay where it is. But then there was an election in March of this year.
That changed it.
And now the council dynamics have shifted, and they're supportive of it. But they're saying now, though,
so
nobody ain't talking. Like I was actually having a conversation.
Ain't nobody talking.
Nobody's having.
So can we reverse this a little bit? Because a lot of people don't know where Lincoln.
It's right there by both.
I know what's that. No, but I'm just trying to get people.
Bicycle trail.
But because people think it's Royal Palms.
Okay.
Right? This is why because Royal Palms is in front of the one in front of it, and then you have Lincoln that's behind it, and you don't even realize, a lot of people don't know that there's a separation of the two. And what happened is that before blacks were allowed to be buried in Royal Palms, they were buried in the back part of the cemetery, which was Lincoln.
And I think moved some bodies from the
Tropicana site. They supposed to have moved from, because I think it was 2 or 3 graveyards inside of Tropicana.
We got some family members that's buried in Lincoln as well, like before, like we do.
And those one of the Jordan family members, I think Junior is out there. Or I don't know, but I know some family member. I wish we could have Basha come in, Dr. Jordan come in and talk about it. But I think that's a lot of the reason this is coming back up, because the redevelopment of the Tropicana site and the gas plant story is coming back up, and it's politically charged. Yeah, this is political theater, right?
I want to give a shout out to Councilmember Corey.
Yes, he been carrying that bag before he got elected. This was his bag.
And I remember when I had those conversations with Councilmember O'Hara, we were meeting at churches with what's his name, Pastor Clarence Williams, and a few other pastors, and Corey Gibbons was organizing that effort to really lead the charges. So I got to give him props for how he's been moving this thing forward, and now the conversation is back up. The city of St. Pete has supported the resolution. St. Pete officials, including Mayor Welch, have pushed to put it back in St. Pete. And one of the things that they said was the reason that they couldn't fund it, because I guess there's been questions about giving money to help with the upkeep, but the city of St. Pete was saying that they can't give money into another municipality. The project would have to be in St. Pete.
But see, that's the policies with a small p. Okay. There's not a state law stopping them from doing that. See, that's the mass politics puts on to the average person. They'll get on the public media and say they can't do something, but it's a policy that they created, which they have the power to change. There's no federal law. And please, elected officials, you're watching and listening, please correct the tape if I'm wrong. Fact check me. There is no state law that stops you from taking care of that cemetery. Yeah. But the will to take care of that cemetery ain't there. See, all right. That's what Gulfport was talking about. See, it's very rare that you'll have somebody like me agree with a Gulfport conservative politician, right? But on this, I agree with them. This political theater, y'all just acting right now. Because if you wanted to help with that facility or take care of that building, you could have been did it. Yeah. You the one that annexed it to them. All right, I'm done.
So the core issue of support the annexation, so the city can't allocate resources to help Crossing Amble, because Crossing Amble is the one who maintains it.
We can't help them. We sorry, y'all. We can't help y'all until they give it back.
Gulfport officials said the process can't move forward until Gulfport initiates the annexation of the property, or the property owner petitions the city, and the date of this article,
I was going to say
petition had been done. So it's on, and you're listening. Gulfport said they're waiting for you to come.
But this is what I'm going to say, and I wasn't going to say this, and I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. I'm gonna say it. This why people don't vote. This is the malarkey that happens in politics that makes the regular person say, I'm not messing with that junk. Look at that buffoons. Look at the junk that they're starting about nothing that could be saved in one meeting. Okay. Look at the news stories. Look at all the hours that our politicians are spending on a subject that can be solved with a meeting with a low-level manager. See, think about that. Put that in your computer and process it. A low-level manager can solve this problem because it's not a law. Yep. It's not a vote that has to happen with city council for neither city. But it's put up to be like this big thing, but really it's a whole bunch of nothing. It's really nothing that a low-level manager can sign an agreement that the city of St. Pete's lawn cutters can go cut the lawn now. Right? Let's talk to me. Now we can sign one paper with one manager that can go out there. Is anybody on the road crew can tell me if I'm getting this wrong? If I'm getting this process wrong?
Yeah, we need to verify.
Because I think that the lawn man already around there cutting. So he can pull up with his truck and he can go cut. He can go cut. And guess what? He's still on the city payroll. City council ain't got to vote on it. Let's invite
Pastor Williams to a conversation. He's the owner. He's the one over Crossing Amble. And let's bring him in and talk about what.
I want to bring an elected official in, and I want to bring the manager in and ask him why he ain't doing it. Forget. I ain't saying forget Pastor Williams. My bad. I'll take that back. I said I'll take it back. I said I'll take it back.
Is probably talking to the city. I would think that he's having, as the owner of the property, who's going, and we're gonna play this on the Breakfast Club City Council Watch Party, because he did a presentation at the City Council Committee, and he was talking about the challenges that he's having.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the responses of the city officials were, and so before I comment on it, say why they can't, what they can do, I would like to have actual facts.
And that's why I said, okay, we can start there.
Yeah.
But I'm just ending around because when I be on the phone with Duke Energy about these high light bills, know what I tell the person on the phone? Can I speak to your supervisor? Have you done everything you could to help me? You done everything you could to help me? Can I talk to your supervisor? See, I learned how to escalate it, right? And then I done had some bills waived. Yeah. I done had some payments removed, right? Through that process. And so I apply that process to this. I want to just talk to the supervisor.
Okay. But yeah, but
I'm my bad.
Do that after
I know. Yeah. You got to do the process. You're right. That's how you get to the supervisor. See, brother, you're right.
I mean,
I said you're right. My complaints.
And it's like, okay, they really did do all that they could do, but hearing from me, if that makes you feel better, then I'll tell you exactly what they said, but I'll just be a little nicer with it.
And then when I talk to you, I'll be like, let me talk to your supervisor. That's right. That's how it works. No, but like once I get to you and you tell me the same thing,
the boss's boss.
I'm on to talk to you.
Talk to the A in AT&T.
Yes.
whoever the A is, I want to talk to that one.
And it's so bad because once you say that, they get so. You know what? Ain't nobody in the office, right? Okay, it's gonna be a wait. I wait. They be so mad. It be like Rumpelstiltskin when you find out the name.
That's what they do. They be
so mad.
They put your hole and try to wait you.
And they'll wait you out and then they don't even give you no music. It just be quiet. Just silent. So you don't know if you still there. What make you know is that the time's still ticking on your phone.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I have to. That's all.
I gotta get back to that because I remember, I used to have like just nerves of steel that would
couldn't be rubble.
Well, no, just because like you couldn't move me with all like they, I got called everything but my name.
But I will tell you,
it wouldn't move me because it's like at the end of the day, like, look, they paying me by the hour, and so
I'll be here
however long you want to go back and forth, bust a blood vessel. If that's what you into, then hey, Or
I will tell y'all, you get more bees with honey.
You do.
The vinegar, ish. So like when you
bring your blood pressure down too sometimes.
It does.
Okay, so everything got to use.
Everything has its purpose.
Right, but you gotta find that happy medium. Cause like if you cuss me out and all that other stuff, like my likelihood of really trying to like solve this, it's slim.
No, I always want to solve it, but then you get to a point where it's like. Now it's just an agreement on what the solution is.
Yeah.
Because like I'm telling you what what's what, and you don't want to take what's what. So we gotta reach some type of happy medium.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing in life is free.
No. Yeah.
All right. So
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're almost there. It's all right.
Yeah.
We're almost. Look, that's Qiana. We're almost there.
Y'all see this thing?
No, she tough.
You done gotta touch the camera 5 times.
It's almost over.
And then be the main one hollering about on air, off air production. Just be doing.
No, but it was messed up.
So I also saw this thing where there was a woman who was arrested for putting razor blades in bread at Walmart. So according to
she needed to be arrested. She needed to be arrested.
There was a woman that's been arrested. She was arrested after razor blades were discovered hidden inside loaves of bread in Walmart stores in Mississippi and Texas. According to law enforcement officials, customers reported finding razor blades hidden inside packages of bread. No deaths were reported, but officials say at least one person suffered minor injuries. Police identified the suspect as a woman who had allegedly tampered with the bread inside the Walmart stores, placing the blades before returning the items to the shelves. Investigators believe the incidents happened in Mississippi and Texas are connected, so she's traveling doing this. The woman has been charged with aggravated assault and product tampering, which are both felony offenses. And authorities say that more charges could be coming in the future. I thought that was done. I remember they used to tell us about that with trick or treat.
Yeah, and that's a psychological thing that they never gave a name to.
Yeah,
and if it is a name, it wasn't media or publicized, right? Because it's like, to me, it's a schizophrenia or something. Like one in those departments, one of the phrenias. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or phobias, or not. It may not be a phobia, but it's one of them things.
Some kind of autistic.
Oh yes, because in my mindset, what makes a person want to sabotage food for unassuming people?
Right.
And it could be anybody, black, white, Puerto Rican. You ain't even targeting. You just indiscriminately. Who are you?
Wake up with what make you wake up in the morning and say, I'm gonna go put some razor blades in the bread.
Oh, I'm gonna give kids candy that's gonna make them sick for Thanksgiving. What make you do that
for Halloween?
It's a mentalism that they haven't explored because it ain't black people doing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and say the silent part loud. Okay. If it was black people doing it, they would have a name for it. They would be persecuted, like woke, right? Mm-hmm. Woke is black people getting educated and being conscious of other things. It was a danger. They named it. But white people got something like that ain't named. Where they are conscious, or not conscious, but it might be conscious. It's a different consciousness.
I think you got it reversed. If it was black people, they wouldn't name it. They would call it an aggravated assault and a felony.
Yeah.
But if it was white people, they would put a name on it and say that this person actually.
Oh, so I got it backwards.
Yeah, you got it backwards. I'm gonna agree with it.
Oh, okay. I get it. I hear that.
But if a white person did it, there would be one of those mental.
That's why I got to talk to people. Yeah. I gotta flush these ideas out before I go around telling people about
because now we have to find compassion for the thing that you've done.
Yeah.
So
that's why the name comes.
That's why the name, because once you name, like if you name it like that, then there's compassion with it, and now you need help. Right. But if it's aggravated assault and battery, now you was intentional, and now you wanted to harm somebody.
Wasn't charged with aggravated name.
She was.
Okay.
She black. Or light skin. There you have it. So yeah.
I hear you now. So now I hear the whole thing. I didn't hear it at first, right? Now I get it.
Angel say exactly. It's mental for whites.
Yeah, but it's a crime for us.
Yes, I get it now.
All right, so let's do Ask Qiana.
All right, let's run it.
Ask Qiana is brought to you by the One Community Grocery Co-op, OCGC.coop, and we're on a drive for 300 members, founding members. Mm-hmm. So if you want to be one of those founding members, you still have time. You can go to OCGC.coop and join today. Mm-hmm. So Qiana, how soon is too soon to move on after losing a spouse? Dear Qiana, my father got remarried about a year ago after my mother. My father got remarried about a year after my mother passed. While I know everyone grieves differently, I can't help but feel like he rushed into it. They got engaged within 2 months of meeting, and now he just goes on and on about his new bride every time we talk, and it's a lot. I'm happy he found love again, but I'm still grieving. And sometimes it feels like my mom's memory is being overshadowed. So be real with me. Is 1 year enough time to move on and start over, or is that too soon?
To be honest, you can't tell somebody when to move on.
Okay.
If you move on too quick, they're talking about you. If you wait too long, they talking about you. You really got to do what's best for you. And then your father, maybe you'll see a lot of men when their wives pass away, not because we don't subscribe to all.
Sure.
They, especially if they've been married for a long time, they remarry very quickly because that's the stability that they're used to, and that's what keeps them. That's their routine, and so they need somebody else to balance them out, right?
So men who are what they call them widowers, they don't stay longer.
I mean, so I would tell you, and it's funny. I had this conversation. I had this conversation with two of my extra parents.
Okay,
we literally sitting in the living room
for your extra kids.
No, I'm one of their extra kids.
Okay.
This is my extended parents, right? Because it takes a community to raise. And so we're sitting in the living room and Pop say, hey, if I pass away, would you are you gonna remarry? And she say, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna travel. He say, wait, you don't enjoy, And he said, yeah, but I'll be all right. I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna go and do that. He said, but I'm telling you right now, if you pass away, I'm gonna be looking at your wake for my next.
What? If you pass away, I'm gonna be at the wake looking for your replacement.
Yes, right.
Oh, that's
and it could have been
that's savagery.
Right. Now it was a joke. It was a joke. But
we still laughing. And we still laughing right now about it, but boy, I tell you.
Yeah.
If you
the heavy weed. Oh my God.
But you know what? But I will tell you, companionship is real, right? And then and a part of grief is sometimes people need somebody. They need companionship to help them, and so you'll see different bonds that are made during this time, and you'll ever see that rare occasion, and probably more, we have to do a poll about it. You'll see that somebody that's been in their lives, like friends, other friends, but they have something in common, and it's the grief.
Yeah.
Right. And then they start to then build this bond with each other and find a whole nother relationship.
I want to say this. Dang, every time I put my feet down, I move the thing. So I agree with Qiana about companionship. And right now in society, we're going through a isolation and loneliness phase.
Okay.
So even though it's sad and what you're going through about your mama, you might need to find a companion too, because companionship helps people get through grief.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it comes out and as a new relationship, you know what I'm saying, with a new person or a new thing or whatever. But that's good for the people who still here.
It is. You're not supposed to stop your life.
That's
right.
Good for people still here.
You're not. But I think people think moving on
is disrespect.
Is disrespect. And what happens is it say, hey, if you don't wait this long, you didn't really love that person.
Show some respect,
right?
Yeah.
And you know what? And that's not necessarily true.
How much you really love them by how long.
And the reason why I can.
That's heavy.
No, it is
deep.
No, that's what you
clip that.
Yeah, it is, because you remember when I talk to parents about losing children, a part of what keeps parents in that depressed state is that you think when you have good days and you don't think about their child that passed away, that you didn't love them. And that defines how your love for your child, and that doesn't, because if that child was still here and you had a good day without them and you didn't think about them, you wouldn't feel guilty.
That's emotional abuse. You beating yourself up.
And so that's what happens. And if you find love for someone else, that means that X out the love that you have for that person, and it doesn't. But that's what you deal with, and society puts that on you and say, oh, you moved on so quick. How could you love that person?
That's social circles.
And so that's the part that people deal with. No, because I still found love don't mean that this X out the love that I have for that person. But I had to love myself as well. And it's not healthy for me to be in the house depressed, crying every day. God gives you the gift of life, you're supposed to live it. And people miss that part and think just because you lost something, that part dies with them, and you're not supposed to live, and you're supposed to be. And then they'll tell you, and it's a big contradiction, oh, don't move on too fast, but then they say don't sit in that house.
So
so that's my whole thought.
I appreciate that. Thank you for that. And Angel she says men are more likely to move on faster than women due to us being more emotionally connected. She also says, I'm grateful for this question because it helps me understand my loss as a grieving spouse, and sorry for your loss.
Yeah, because this is my sister in love, right? One of my sisters in love, and she just lost her husband.
Yeah.
You know, and so to look at it,
tough,
it is, especially during holidays, because we don't even talk about that.
Think about the holiday because it's pressure right now.
Yeah,
because your people, you know what I'm saying, and the reality is like. That's why we need each other.
Yeah. Right.
Companionship come in many forms. Companionship ain't just a love interest.
No.
Right? Companionship is a brother to sister, sister to brother, brother to brother, vice versa to vice versa, sister to sister. And we got to cherish our companionships through hard times.
Because everybody needs something different. Because everybody, because you know, some people have been married for 60 years and they spouse, and they're like, I'm done. I'm done with that.
I ain't been married 60, but I can't imagine now what you know, like.
No, I don't.
I guess the other part of it too, like the mindset. I think for some you have moving on, but for me it's like what I went through. I don't really want to do that again. Like the because you have to go through so many things to get to a certain level in your relationship, in your marriage.
Yeah.
And so when you starting over with a new relationship, like you know you're gonna have to go through some things in order to get the way you want to be. And I don't know if I'm ready to do that with nobody else. Like, but who knows, right? Because you never say never. You never know how you'll show up in a situation until you put in that situation. And then, but just in my mind. Like I don't want to,
but do you know
struggle like that? To
you
get
probably
to this place. You know, there's a lot of struggle to get to this place of like, okay, we good. Like we in a space where it's good.
Y'all can laugh about stuff, y'all. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? To get to that place with somebody else, like I don't know if I got another run.
You ain't got it.
But I mean, who knows? So,
but yeah, so that would be my advice with it. And take it. But this is
somebody else dictate your time.
And this is the thing to the daughter is that because the daughter wrote in, right? Saying like, hey, this is what it is. Like
that's right.
And you got to realize, like, honestly, you have your life over here because I don't know if you have a spouse, if you have kids out there that can help you with your grief. But if that parent, if your father is in the house by himself, all he has is memories of your mother.
I've seen something like that. I remember I read an article that was talking about how one of the ways people get over grief is by like getting rid of all of the things that remind you of
the person. That's a part of it.
Yeah, that's like a part of it. Like, like holding on to this
thing. They call it like emotional triggers or something. Or something that triggers you, that reminds you of the person. Yeah. Then it triggers you to go down a spiral. You find this. And
so they say get rid of all.
And that's a real thing. That's a real thing for some people.
Yeah, it is. So thank you. That was a real good question.
Man, that was deeper than the Atlantis Ocean. So please get y'all some help if you need it. Please don't think you're bigger than the help that you may need or the companionship you might need. And it's important because confiding in the wrong people hurt sometimes just as much as the original pain.
And wait to judge. Like before you judge somebody else's situation. Wait, like, you know what I mean? Before you put your opinion on somebody else's life, reevaluate yours.
Okay.
You know?
Could be.
All right. So again, Ask Qiana is brought to you by the One Community Grocery Co-op, ocgc.coop. So we got 2 minutes left.
Final thoughts?
Looking forward to tomorrow.
Okay.
And looking forward to tomorrow because this long overdue cycle of releasing these lakeside chats will be complete.
Thank you, brother John.
And then we can do something else. But I just want to, and that's what I'm doing. Like these next couple of weeks is I'm just trying to close out old cycles, and that's one of the cycles I've been holding on to for a long time. So I'm excited about it. Y'all go, if you haven't been to the page, go to the Lakeside Chat page, like the page, and then the 2024 archives will be dropping tomorrow.
Let's go. I think big shout out to everybody who have been having these toy drives and doing all this stuff for these people. Your day is here. Your time to shine. All your work has paid off, helping people celebrate the holidays and the holiday spirit. I'm not a big holiday person, but like I said, I've been helping and doing stuff for the last few years. And I think the people that stepped up and done these things for these people, y'all not forgetting. Thank you, all y'all.
That's right.
You know, everybody who gave $1 and pitched in a penny, because even if you're not able to do a truckload, if you're able to give a bag, or because if we all give a bag, that equals a truckload, right?
That's right.
So yeah, that's it.
Well, I'm going to say this. Remember what the holidays are really about. About being thankful more than anything else. Don't go broke trying to live with like the Joneses.
That's
if you
right.
can't afford it, if you can't pay your bills, you know,
Buy
we
the
think.
bootleg.
I don't know, but I know you be wanting your kids you be wanting to put smiles on. Listen, no, you be wanting to put smiles on your friends and family faces, right? And when you think about that, figure out if you want something of substance.
Mama got me the bootleg. I don't want no bootleg. You gotta get the good bootleg.
I got
no.
Oh God. So this is it. So listen.
With the voice, oh no bootleg.
What?
Hey, the postman got a puppy. The postman got a puppy.
Be careful with your bootlegs, because you might do more harm than good.
You might. I had a whole thoughtful speech together, but it's gone out the window. It don't matter. Be the change you want to be and see right now. Those 5 things. Stay tuned for Sister Hughes.
Lose your shoes and
Shout all around the house. I'm your brother John.
This is Qiana.
I'm one on Mr. Edmond.
Yeah.
Green bean.